it's something that nobody speaks about. Type 2 diabetes is something that so many people have, but it's like taboo to speak about it. I understand that shame because I went through the relentless doctor after doctor who said, oh, you're doing this wrong. You're too fat. You're taking terrible care of yourself. And when I got diagnosed, they told me all I can hope to do is manage my symptoms, but there was no cure for this and I'd have to deal with it for the rest of my life. That's basically what I was told. Nothing else about it. That was it. About 2 years into my journey, I was on insulin from 1 time a day to 3 times to 5 times a day. I was following all the advice, doing all the healthy things, and I had gotten sicker and sicker until the point where I was bedridden. I had no quality of life. I was actually going to the doctors to tell them, I'm done. I don't want to take any medication anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Whatever happens, happens. The doctor was just like, let me get you to Dr. Mariella at OwnaHealth. And in a matter of days, I was walking through her office instead of into the hospital.
So how are you? How's
it was
going?
Such a comfort to meet this smiling doctor who says, it's not your fault. Let's do something different.
What have you been eating so far?
She took me off of my insulin under her supervision, of course. And she gave me a list of foods. And she said, this is your new medicine. It had a list of fruits and vegetables and meats. I keep all my meats and everything else here. It's always stocked. It was basically a low-carb, high-fat diet. Keto. I knew nothing about keto. I knew nothing about nutrition. When I went to the nutritionist, they had me doing like instant oatmeal and apples and peanut butter. And that's what I had been working on to make myself get better up until that moment. She gave me this keto. I had never heard of it. Funny adobo here. Onion, garlic. So that's going to be a little bit spicy. It was a couple of days when I first started that I noticed a difference. It didn't take long at all. I had been laying in bed the whole time, and I started to feel a little energy surge. I had been suffering from severe swelling in my legs. It was awful. I couldn't even walk. But after a couple of weeks, I got rid of my cane. I had lost like 11 pounds in the first month, and I was like, wow. In a couple of months, I found myself at dance class again, and out walking and running around and being able to travel and take trips. It did not take long at all. Shopping around the edge of the supermarket with just the meat, the dairy, vegetables, I'm spending a lot less money. That's my medicine junkyard. These are all the medications that I would take on a daily basis. It's a lot. I had to use this asthma machine daily, and I keep this cane because it used to remind me that I could not get up and walk, but now it reminds me that I can. This was the old you, and this is me now. I don't ever want to forget, but I don't ever want to go back. That's good. That's really good.